بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praises and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, the owner of the heavens and the earth. We bear witness that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, without any partner. And we testify that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is Allah's messenger and he is the servant of Allah. May peace and salutations of Allah and the blessings of Allah be upon him and upon his family, the companions, and those who will follow them to the day of Khair. May Allah make us among them. Alhamdulillah, it's another opportunity for us again, for the few minutes we have, to try to do the business in which when you engage yourself, you don't lose anything except that you always have benefits. So may Allah make us benefit from it. We always remind that the Prophet ﷺ said that there is no gathering that is better than the gathering in which Allah's name is mentioned and the reminder about Islam is happening or is mentioned. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the angels and they call each other, let's go. And they will go and surround, or they will, go around, or they will sit and cover them. There's no space. So the sitting is surrounded by angels, and they make dua, asking Allah's mercy upon us, and may Allah accept it from us. And Allah will send down His rahmah, His mercy, upon people who are sitting, mention the name of Allah. So may Allah make it easy for us. And may Allah make this place and the time and whatever we say be a favor for us the day of Qiyamah, so that we make it to Jannah. Last time we were still in the small book of Adhkar, Hisnul Muslim, the fortress of the Muslim, the etiquette of a Muslim daily life, what he should say, what he should, how he should behave. And we get to the point where it is the Azkar that are related to our sleep when we go to our bed. And if we remember, we already finished when you went to your bed, before you go to sleep, what you say, and when it happened for you that you have bad dream or you have good dream, what you should do. And we're not going to turn to, I was going to bring a lot of things regarding dreams and stuff, but we're not going to turn this class to a lesson of what? Explanation of dreams. So inshallah we will have time for that inshallah one occasion. But the knowledge and the ilm of dreams is good for a Muslim to just take it short, the way the Prophet ﷺ gives to you. When you have good dream, you see a good dream, you pray, you ask Allah, whatever you see that is good in that dream, you pray, you ask Allah, Ya Allah, grant me the goodness, what I have seen in my dream. And you can tell to the brothers or the sisters that they love you, they want goodness for you. But if you see the bad dream, you're not supposed to tell to anybody. You have to what? Spit on your left, and what? You ask Allah to protect you from what you have seen in your dream, and you ask Allah to protect you from shaitan. You say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan wa min sharri ma ara. A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim wa min sharri ma ara. Or you say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. A'udhu billahi min sharri ma ara. You can say two things like that. But you go call the Imam here and over there and see, oh, I did not sleep during the night. I see a black dog, or I see a black snake, I see this, or I saw myself, people behind, it's all that you're wasting your time. The Prophet ﷺ said that dreams are connected to the legs of the bird. If you seek for it, it will happen. Any bad dream you see and you try to understand it, it can happen that if you ask, it will happen to you. May Allah protect us from that. But when you see it, you ask Allah, Ya Allah, what I have seen, Ya Allah, protect me, Ya Allah, it's scary, protect me from this. And even our parents, they used to do something, it is not bitter. When they see stuff like that in their dream, you will see them the next day, they will slaughter something to give for sadaqah, for the sake of Allah. This is not how the Prophet ﷺ did, but sometimes if you want to get closer to Allah, you need wasila. You need to do something, and you say, Ya Allah, for this sake, I slaughter this on your name, in your name, and because of you, for your sake. Ya Allah, save me from anything that will happen to me like that. Or Ya Allah, protect me from what I have seen in my dream. It worked. They used to even have also, when they realized that in their family, it's too much fitna. Sometimes it comes, sometimes you sit down, you realize that the whole year or 6 months is fighting among the members of the family. You see that they will take one sheep and they will slaughter and share the gift for sadaqah. And they cook, children who are in need of food, they come in their house and they eat. Wallah, you will see later on everything will just work. So all those things, we don't do that. But we go to the Marabu and they tell us that the moment we look for, we bring in white milk here, all the milk are white. We bring milk, we bring milk and candles and the Masjid. Some people even bring needles. Yes. They bring needles in the Masjid. You see some, they will bring raw meat. I still remember that man during one Ramadan, that man, I'm not going to mention the name of the nationality, who came with his children with a lot of bags. It was, who's Imam? And I was reading inside the Quran. When the Quran I came out, he said, yeah, this is sadaqah. But it is 11 bags. Make sure you give only 4 bags to men, and the rest of the bag is for women. And I was like, no, why this kind of conditions and stuff? He said, no, it's sadaqah, I just tell you what you should do. I was like, no, we don't accept this kind of sadaqah in this masjid. He said, huh? Say, yes, we don't accept it. He said, you guys are mean this masjid. I said, yes, we are mean. So and then he grabbed his, and he left. And he will find some masjid who will accept it. Stuff like that. I mentioned the story of that Imam. We always accept the sadaqah all the time. One day, one man brought sadaqah, and instead of him checking what is inside, he just told him to put it inside the office. So they put the bag, they tied the bag is inside the black plastic bag. But later on, like 10 minutes later, when he entered the office, people saw Imam jumping from the office. Running away from the masjid. What happened? The plastic is moving. The plastic is moving. What happened is a live chicken that is inside there. It's a chicken that is alive that they brought. He did not even take time to look what is it. He told them to put there. The moment he want to approach the bite, that's the moment it moved. He ran. When you run, you was sort of you have to take. Subhanallah. So we don't wait for those people to tell us what to do. You know your Lord. The sadaqah is every time. If you realize your life is so hard, try. Or you have a sick person, someone who's sick, so sick, you try to, you take him to the hospital, there's no, you don't see any kind of what? Progress, nothing. Wallahi, the Prophet ﷺ said, Dawu mardakum is sadaqah. Seek healing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through what? Sadaqah. So this is a wasila. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, ittaqullaha wa biddahu ilayhi al-wasila. وَجَاهِدُوا فِي سَبِيلِهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. You want success? You always have to try your best. Before you ask Allah for something, give something for His sake. Ya Allah, I did this for your sake. Save me. This is Islam. We know the three people who were trapped in a cave, and they make dua. Everybody mention what they have done for the sake of Allah, and brother, it works. Well, it works. It happened one time. I was in a musabaqah competition where all the people you're competing with, they are what? They are so strong. All of them, they are strong. So I find my way where I find myself like I cannot win these people. They are stronger than me. You know, you cannot be the first. So what I do, I just mention something that I did. I know that it's really for the sake of Allah, and then I mention. And all the questions they asked me was so easy for me. I just passed perfectly. So it happened. It happened that when you ask Allah, Allah will accept your dua. So may Allah make this. You want to ask something, you always look at Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu and his wife. When their son was sick, they promised Allah that, Ya Allah, if you cure him, we are going to fast for your sake. We are going to fast for your sake. And then, of course, the moment they realize that there is evolution, they start fasting. And they don't even have food to eat. They only have one meal. So they don't, when they break their fast, they don't eat like that. They just drink water. And then at night, they take suhoor, because suhoor is a barakah. You see? So for them to eat at night, they don't eat at night, but they prefer to eat suhoor, because the Prophet ﷺ said, suhoor, there is a barakah. There's a blessing in suhoor. So they eat suhoor. Is it just, a hand of what? Bread that they had. The first day, someone come and knock the door, and they give what they have. That night, they did not eat. That suhoor did not take anything. And it left, they have two left. The second day also the same thing. They gave sadaqah. Someone come and knock, they gave. The third day also, the moment they broke their fast, someone come and knock, and they took what they have, the rest, and gave. But they fast the 3 days. Allah praised them in Surah Al-Insan, وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا إِنَّمَا نُطْعِمُكُمْ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ La nuridu minkum jaza'an wa la shukura. They did it for the sake of Allah. Yes. Yeah, yes. He said, وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا. They feed those who are in need, even though they are in need. عَلَى حُبِّهِ, it means مَعَ حُبِّهِ, they love what they are giving. It's not like, oh, you finish, you never use this phone. It's good when they use something you give away. But it's the most important is like the one you love, you realize that someone wants it. And you realize that he will benefit more than you. And you want Allah to bless you, so you give them. They are in need of food because they are fasting. A woman and her husband. And someone come and knock the door. It is a miskin, a poor person who's in need. They gave. The second day, yatim. an orphan who come and knock, they gave. The third day, someone is asir. Maybe he's not even Muslim, but he is what? A prisoner who was just released. Everything is just hard for him. They gave. So Allah prays, He says, وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَىٰ حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا. And they feeding. Allah is explaining how these people, they are feeding people, even though they are in need of these food. But they say, إِنَّمَا نُطْعِمُكُمْ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. We are doing this just to have the face of Allah, to see for the sake of Allah. لَا نُرِيدُ مِنْكُمْ. When we feed you, we don't want you to say to us jaza and to pay us back our shukura or say thank you. No, we don't want. If it is you and I, the first day maybe you will be a little bit patient. The second day, we fasting for the sake of Allah. You come and grab our food. No. You will see some people say that even Allah will be angry with me if I gave you. If I give you, Allah will be angry with me. But these people, they give. So they promise Allah that they're gonna fast. It's the same thing also, but that one is so dangerous. Don't take promises that Allah, if you give me this, I will do it. Because majority of the time, the moment you have, you act that you forget, and Shaitan is keep playing with you until you don't do it. The day of Qiyamah, you will have to pay it. It's mandatory. When you take decisions that, Ya Allah, if you give me green card, I will just go to Umrah, and you have your green card, you never made it, until the day of Qiyamah, it's debt. You have to pay it back. Who asked you to take that product? Nobody. So, but it's good if you want Allah to give you a favor, you do, and even for you to remove something harmful on the way, you remove it. Nobody sees you. Say, Ya Allah, I did this for the sake of Allah, for your sake. I can just walk like other people. I'm not going to be sinful, but I remove this because it is an act of worship. It is a noble action. Ya Allah, I'm really going through a lot. Remove me from hardship, and you will see it short. It's sunnah, of course. It's sunnah. So may Allah make us understand, inshallah. So here we say that when you see something bad, that's what about this discussion. When you see something bad in your dream, it is always good also that you pray. But the next day, it is not how the Prophet told us. It's not everybody has that. If you can do a noble action to tell Allah, Ya Allah, I did it. What I have seen in my dream. Ya Allah, protect me from it and protect my family from it and take it away from me. Whatever good, bring goodness from it. It will happen, inshallah. You don't need a sheikh to come and read the Quran in your house or whatever you need, to put all this bakhur, and you don't need. You don't need. If you have someone who has asthma, you're going to put bakhur on the suffering. It's not right. So you have if you are afraid, there is a dua when you are afraid, okay? What to say if you are afraid to go to sleep or feel lonely and depressed. Sometimes it happens to a person, you want to go to sleep, you feel like something is going to harm you. You don't feel like going to sleep because you feel depressed. You don't even know what to do at night. It's impossible for you to go to sleep. You are afraid. So there is dua you have to say, Allahumma a'udhu bi kalimatillahi tamat min ghadabihi wa iqabihi wa sharri ibadihi wa min hamazati shayatin wa an yahduruni. I think last time we read the rest. We read it later, inshallah. A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tamat min ghadabihi, okay, wa iqabihi wa sharri ibadihi wa min hamazati shayatin wa an yahduruni. Ya Allah, I seek refuge in you, in the perfect words of Allah. I seek refuge in the perfect words of Allah. A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tamat. Okay? From His anger. Min ghadabihi. From the anger of what? Allah. Ghadab, we all know that ghadab, we read it 17 times a day, right? Ghairil maghdubi alayhi. غير المغضوب عليهم. Ghadab, the anger of Allah. Alright? So, A'udhu Billahi, you ask Allah to protect you from His anger. Because it's the moment Allah is angry with a person, sometimes you see them, the world will become so tight for them. They don't have freedom in their mind and their heart. There is no tranquility, there's no peace. They see fitna everywhere. You see a person will come here while we sit in the pool, you see him looking around like that. Like someone is about to what? Catch him. All that is punishment of Allah. May Allah protect us from that. When Allah is angry with a person, like they don't have peace. So we pray, may Allah protect us from His anger. So you ask Allah to protect you from what? From His anger and His punishment. And also sometimes certain hardship and difficulties of life is also a punishment of Allah. Maybe a Muslim, you have done something, then Allah want to just punish you here so that you're not going to get that punishment the day of Qiyamah. We understand. Certain things, Allah just bring it to a Muslim so that He clean you. It's purification for you. The reason why when a person is sick, what do we say? We say, La bas tahur inshaAllah. Do not worry, it is just what? It is just a purification. From the evil of His slaves, sometimes وَمِنْ هَمَزَاتِ الشَّيَاطِينِ وَشَرِّ عِبَادِهِ. Sometimes you sitting down and everybody is harming you. Sometimes human beings who are harming you, they don't leave you alone. When you go to the left, people are always wicked towards you. From the right, in front of you, behind, everywhere, you don't have peace. So you ask Allah to protect you from that. And then وَمِنْ هَمَزَاتِ الشَّيَاطِينِ. You ask Allah also from the evil of what? From the thought of the devils, from shaitan, and from what? Their presences. You are asking Allah to protect you from what? When they bring bad thoughts on your mind, and also so that they you see them present in your life. Some people, whatever they do, they are doing with shaitan. Yeah, may Allah protect us. When you open food, when they have food to eat, it's with shaitan. Until even you see a person will go and have intercourse with his wife, he's doing with shaitan. May Allah protect us from that. So from there we have any kind of result. May Allah protect us. Because a lot of people today, some people, they are themselves also shaitan. Sometimes a human being will do certain action, shaitan even will give him say, oh, you are the man. Like Abu Jahl. Yeah, Abu Jahl, shaitan even praised him. Say, oh, the saying is the saying of this man. Because when they gather and they were taking decision to get away of the Prophet ﷺ, they want to finish with him. They try and say, if we kill him, the Qabila of Rasulullah ﷺ, they are huge Qabila. They're gonna attack us and we have to pay back. And so at the end, Abu Jahl, what did he say? He said, we are going to select from every tribe one man, and all of them they just go and kill him in once. So one Kabila, one tribe cannot fight all 7 or 8 tribes left. So when he said that, that's the moment Shaitan said, well, yes. That's the speech of a man. He praised him. They say that there was a time when Fir'aun even himself, he said that Ana Rabbuka al-A'la. He said, I am the Lord, the Most High. Because Fir'aun said that. I'm the Lord and the Most High. They say Shaitan said that, oh please, don't get that level. Because, I know you are bad, but you cannot reach me in what, when it comes to bad. But for you to say you are the rock, I think it is too much. And of course, he passed. Fir'aun passed. The moment, because you can do anything, even Shaitan is calling, Ya Rabb. The moment Allah cursed him, he said, Rabbi anzurni. He knows his Rabb. But for human being is difficult there. Subhanallah. May Allah protect us. When a human being tries to be bad, that's what I was explaining here. I said, shaitan, jinn, you can easily just go away from him. You just say, I was believing shaitan, he is going. But shaitan, human being who is shaitan, you will even start to read the Quran, he will help you. He will help you. You can read, I was believing shaitan, he doesn't care. He's with you. So may Allah protect us from human beings who are harmful and the presence of the shayateen in our life. So the next dua, the next azkar that we have is I think we all have to learn this dua, which is the dua of what? Qunut. We did it before? No. It's the dua of Qunut. It's the dua that we say when we are making witr. You can make it during your witr prayer, or anytime you feel like you want to make dua, you can mention it, inshallah. Inshallah, we're not going to have enough time to do it, but we are going to explain it. So, Al-Hasan bin Ali radiallahu anhuma, we know Al-Hasan, right? Al-Hasan is the son of who? Ali. Ali, so Al-Hasan is the son of Ali, and the son of who? His mother is who? Fatima. Fatima bint Rasulullah. Al-Hasan, it is the son of who? The grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's the one who related the hadith, this hadith. He said Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught him this word to say it during his witr, which we all heard. I think majority of us we know. دعاء القيام في صلاة الوتر ومعنى الوتر الفرد. اللهم اهدني فيمن هديت وعافني فيمن عافيت وتولني فيمن توليت وبارك لي فيما أعطيت وقني شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عليت باركت ربنا وتعاليت. I don't know, but since I was young, the best part of this is like فإنك تقضي ولا وقني شر ما قضيت. That's the best part. I really like this dua. Every portion of the dua is so amazing. Allahumma hdini fi man hadayt. You are asking Allah to what? To guide you. Ya Allah, guide me with those whom you have guided. Because if you have been guided today, you are not the first one to be guided. Guide me with what? The people you have guided before. And wa'afini fi man afayt, and strengthen me with those whom you have what? Given strength. Given strength. And then he said what? وَتَوَلَّنِي فِي مَنْ تَوَلَّيْتِ, and take me to your care with those whom you have taken to your care. Because some people, it is Allah who is taking care of them. Other people, Allah already, forgot about them. It's not he forgot about, he doesn't know what they're doing, but he doesn't watch them, he doesn't. Because sometimes a human being will do certain things until the day Allah will just say, but the human being doesn't realize. Let my servant find his Lord. Between him and me, there's nothing. Yes. And if Allah just, a person did this until it get to that point where Allah will just leave you by your own, subhanallah. A person, you're not going to have peace in this dunya. So we don't talk to Allah. The reason why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is making the dua. اللهم يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك استغيث أصلح لي شأني كله ولا تكلني إلى نفسي طرفة عين. Do not leave me by my own self, even for a blink of what? An eye. A blink of eye. Do not leave me by my own. So he said, وَتَوَلَّنِي فِي مَنْ تَوَلَّيْتِ. He said, وَبَارِكْ لِي فِي مَا أَعْطَيْتِ. Ya Allah, put barakah, blessing, okay, in me with what you have given to me. Anything you have given to me, make it be blessed for me. Sometimes certain things we see as a blessing will become a curse. We see how many times, sometimes some people, is the moment they have good job, that's the moment they don't pray anymore. Is it that good job, a blessing or a curse? It's a curse. If anything good, you think good, that doesn't get you closer to Allah, it's not good anymore. Some people, the moment they got married, you don't see them anymore in the masjid. They don't pray anymore. Even when they pray at home, they pray by themselves, which is, Allah may accept it, but for a Muslim, you're getting closer and closer. What you used to do, if you don't increase, don't let it go down. Try your best, you keep it like that. If you have to be friends with someone who will stop you from getting closer to Allah and reduce and make you go down, stay away from him. Even if it is a wife, even if it is a husband, find yourself a solution. And he said, وَقِنِي شَرَّ مَا قَضَيْتَ. That's the protecting from the evil. You have what? Order, okay? A command for by protecting from the evil. That is in my decree. So simple. وَقِنِي شَرَّ مَا قَضَيْتَ. Whatever Allah you have decided that will happen to me, that is bad, Ya Allah, protect me from it. So this is a very important dua. And the dua is hadith Al-Hasan ibn Ali radiallahu anhuma. So majority of us, we think qunut is only during Ramadan. A Muslim, you need to have your qunut during your night prayers. Even if you don't have night prayer and then you pray, even right away after Masjid, after Isha, you want to pray your witr. During your witr, just do that. This dua is good. Take your time and do it, inshallah. We are going to make it easy for us. So witr is all the way. It's not only Ramadan. A Muslim, you always have to have your witr. You cry, ask Allah a lot. Besides this dua, you can increase more. May Allah make us understand. Inshallah, next week we will complete the dua, inshallah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.